I love watching anime, but I don't feel like I can say the same thing about them. Grown-up men dressing up like Cinderella and pretending to be fictional characters is already sad enough. What could be worse, right? So here are the dumbest hot takes on anime. Make sure to subscribe cause from now on things are going to be good.
What is the most overrated anime?
One Piece.
I didn't watch 1000 episodes of an anime for it to be called overrated by a short guy wearing shorts. Millions of people are caught up to One Piece. When so many people are willing to invest so much of their time in something, it can be called anything but overrated. And calling One Piece overrated now is nothing less than a crime. One Piece is not even an anime at this point, it's a journey. So many different arcs which seem like they cannot be part of the same anime and yet they are. And who doesn't like a good fight against corrupt government? And of course the best part, absurdly large dudes.
What is your anime hot take?
Wait, let me go grab some milk first.
A few moments later.
What, you thought I wouldn't return? You know I'm not black.
Boruto is better than One Piece.
I thought there is nothing worse than listening to Taylor Swift, but listening to him makes me want to reconsider. Saying Boruto is better than One Piece is worse than saying Saitama can beat Goku in one punch. It will accomplish nothing but a bunch of bloodthirsty fans chasing after you. As for Boruto, I haven't watched it yet and I don't plan to either. Cause watching Bleach hair chasing his boyfriend for more than 700 episodes and not even kissing once is more than enough pain for one lifetime. Around 70% of Boruto is nothing but fillers and I use more than enough internet to know it's shit. Although I heard it's getting good now cause Kashimoto has taken the reins back in his hand. But isn't it too late? One more thing, I have heard a lot of Naruto fans call One Piece bad cause it have too many episodes, but I mean... Changing the name of same thing won't make it any different or better.
It's an anime like hill you're willing to die on.
Gon is one of the worst protagonists in anime and does not change over the course of the entire series and is one of the most annoying as well. He makes Hunter x Hunter as bad as it is.
Don't you dare say anything about my sweet little Gon. He's innocent, too innocent for this cruel world. And I can say for a fact, despite being small, he's already been on more dates with women, yes women, than you have ever been. Gon is a child who's already a man among men. And as for the selfish part, I don't know what else you expect from a 12-year-old kid. They are selfish, that's just how children are supposed to be. I was just happy for the fact Gon wasn't the one beating the shit out of main villains alone, and that the anime didn't made him out to be some last hope for humanity, like some other shows I know. And I know you like Killua, right?
I hate to say I agree with him.
You can keep quiet, no one asked you.
Do you have an anime hot take?
One Piece is very overhated sometimes.
Oh really, Smurf? Have you looked at yourself? You are cosplaying as one of the most beautiful races in fantasy and still somehow you managed to make it look ugly. Wait a second, what did you say?
Piece is very overhated sometimes.
Oh, I'm really sorry. You look really cool and amazing by the way. You are the most beautiful piece of specimen I have ever laid eyes upon. As a living organism, your beauty is on par with Gojo Satoru.
If he watches this anime, it's a red flag.
For me, ReZero. I was not a fan of ReZero.
To understand ReZero, you need IQ at least above room temperature to make sense of what's going on. So, I don't blame her. After all, she's what we call
Women.
She is supposed to be cosplaying as Nico Robin, but missing the most important part of cosplay, the backpack. How?
Are a fan. Usually it's because you are a simp for the main characters, not Subaru, but the other girls, and it's like, well, it's a little sus.
When I watched ReZero, I didn't even knew that the waifus from this are so famous. And the reason for that is pretty simple, cause I didn't think they are that attractive. And the other reason is cause my focus was entirely on, look at that face, look at that body, just look at that pose. How dare she say we don't simp for Subaru. And the only waifus which gets my approval except Subaru is either Elsa or Felix. I am and always will be a simp for the bad bitches, after all.
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
And Felix, for obvious reasons of course.
You think is the strongest character in the whole Naruto-verse?
Ew, what's with those glasses?
Naruto-verse, yes. Okay. That would plain out will be Itachi.
Now that's better. Tell me you watched the entire Naruto series without understanding a single thing. There is only one character in entire Narutoverse who is strong without any plot armor, and that is Hashirama Senju. Let's be real here, Madara is stronger than Itachi, and he was using his cells to get even more stronger. That just shows how badly Madara wanted to be Mama Senju. Being a Itachi fan is fine, but not to the point where it rots your brain. And in my opinion, Itachi is the most overrated character in Naruto. He killed his own family for what? Just so she can have a better future? Should have killed her as well.
What is your best anime hot take?
My Hero is terrible.
Damn. Why?
The fans are horrible. The fans do way too much. That's coming from, look at me, look how I'm dressed right now. The fans will do way too much. The story is eh. They're like 15 since I was 15.
Right.
Horrible.
At this point, I think My Hero Academia gets a lot of unnecessary hate. Oh, Deku is a crybaby. I mean, of course. When everyone around you have some kind of power and you are the only one left out, of course you will feel sad about it. And on top of it, the only person you thought is your friend is nothing but jerk towards you. Anyone would be like him. When people start hating a character because of how he is, rather than understanding the circumstances what made him like this, is them simply saying to the author, we don't give a fuck about your creative freedom, we will like what we like. And I don't know how people can overlook this, but All For One is one of the most badass villains out there. And in my honest opinion, All For One is a better villain than Aizen. And I don't think hating someone or something because of the fanbase is right. I take it back, you can.
What's the worst anime of all time? Worst anime of all time? I will 100% say Dragon Ball. Okay.
One look at him and I can say for a fact, he's one of those kids who used to bully others for watching anime. And now they are doing the same thing, cause somehow watching anime has become cool now. Although I still think kids who watch anime should be bullied. Look at that loser, he watches Japanese cartoon. Boo.
Absolute trash.
If you are a MHA fan, a JJK fan, or a Demon Slayer fan, please report here. Why do those fan bases hate Dragon Ball so much?
Thank you for noticing this for us. And you are absolutely right. And the reason why they hate Dragon Ball is pretty simple. It's the realization that there is a show out there more relevant than their favorite.
A One Piece hot take?
Chopper is easily the worst Straw Hat, man. After the time skip, he didn't do anything, man. He heals people up fine, but like anybody could do that. I could do that. You know, I could be a doctor in the One Piece world.
Yeah, sure. Chopper is by far the most relevant Straw Hat. Without him, do you think Luffy and Zoro will survive? And you think you can do that? Like anyone will put their lives willingly in the hands of someone who just received the award of #1 dumbest hot take in this video.
Omedetou.
Omedetou.
Omedetou. What is an unpopular anime opinion that you have?
It's not an opinion, but it's a fact. Eren was wrong.
You talking about Eren?
Eren was wrong.
Eren Yeager.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Yeah, the GOAT.
The man that represents freedom.
I know.
He was wrong.
He's going about it the wrong way. Hold up.
No, he was not. I refuse to accept it. It's not possible. I never knew there are people out there who think Eren was wrong. How preposterous. Not acceptable at all. Well, I can understand where he's coming from. He's a Naruto fan after all. Gotta believe in that power of friendship. But I'm sorry to break your bubble, not everyone can be convinced by whispering sweet nothings in their ear. You don't have to be really smart to understand that there were simply not any other options for him. My guy was really desperate to look for another way, but there was none. In the end, he walked the path he believed to be the most surefire way to protect his friends, and he knew he was going to die. Not many people can do that. My man died a virgin to protect his friends. Like it or not, but in his shoes, anyone would have done the same. And so would I. So these were the dumbest hot takes on anime. I tried my best not to offend anyone, and if you are someone watching from one of these videos, I love you and hope you are doing good. This is a video that I wanted to make for some time now, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see similar type of content in the future, leave your dumbest hot takes on anime down below in the comments, and make sure to subscribe and help me reach 500 subs. That's it for today. This is Brisk. See you in the next one.